Hello and welcome to the presentation video of Lipide Auditor for File Server. We are providing a series of short videos for working with Lipide Auditor for File Server so that you can easily check the related video and troubleshoot the concerned issues. This video has been specifically prepared to help you follow a few basic guidelines to configure SQL Server and avoid issues related to the accurate report display. So let's start from adding the file servers, and the next step would be involving SQL Server configuration. Click on the Add File Server tab from here to start with and choose the required file server from the 4 available options. The next section is SQL Server information. Browse to select the preferred server from all available SQL servers in your network. Now provide the authentication. You can choose between Windows and SQL authentication. Even if SQL Server is installed on the local system, it is recommended to provide SQL authentication. Now enter the SQL login credentials as needed. Now create a database if you are working with the tool for the first time, else you can select an existing database. To create a new database, enter the database name. The software will automatically prompt that the selected database does not exist. Click Yes to create a new database. And we are done with SQL configuration here. Now the final task here is to install the agent on the file server, which updated all your information regarding the settings you have just made, and you are done with adding the file server. Now to check the audit rules and audit policy configuration, you can go through our other videos dedicated especially for audit rule and policy configuration. Check the database details, go to file servers and select the concerned file server. You can make changes in the database details at any point from the database wizard. To create a new database, click Next. Now you can create a database in the same server or select a new server to create database in that server. Now provide the SQL authentication and enter name of the new database. Now click Next. You can make changes in the database settings from here. You can also change the default database and log file path from here. You can verify the details and click Finish to end the process. Now the new database will be now used to store audit data and logs. To modify database information, select the Modify Database radio button. Here you can modify the database currently added and is being used, or any other existing database created for File Server Auditor across any SQL server. Now select the database and update the database size. The changed details will be displayed here. Now click Finish to end the process. The newly selected database will be updated in the software. The rest of the options are provided for added functionalities such as to delete and shrink the database, and also the checkpoint and truncate log. Now let's fetch some reports to check the SQL Server connectivity. We'll go to the Reports console and we'll click on Configure Database. Now select the same SQL Server and authentication mode used previously. Also select the same database chosen while configuration and click OK. Now click on the Refresh tab from here and all change reports must be displayed. In case the reports are not getting displayed, follow these simple troubleshooting options. In most of the cases, issues come when Windows authentication has been provided instead of SQL authentication, as the software is unable to connect with the database. In such cases, you can change the authentication mode from the Modify Database section in the Database wizard. Choose the SQL Server and provide the SQL authentication this time. Select the same database and finish the process. You need to make the same changes in the Reports console under the Configure Database section. Now click Refresh and reports must appear. In case you want to continue with Windows authentication only, then you can make changes from the Service section. Now for that, you need to open the services.msc panel. The Services wizard will open up here. Look for the Lipide FSA service. Double click to open it and go to the Logon section. Now click Browse, go to Locations and select the entire directory instead of the local system. This will retrieve all existing domain users. Now click Advanced and then Find Now. All domain user accounts will be displayed here. Select a user with complete administrative rights. Now provide a password and confirm to allow the service to run for this account. Now click Apply. Now return to the reports console and click Refresh. The reports must appear now. Now if you are still facing issues and reports are not getting displayed, then get in touch with our support team. For that, drop us an email at support@lipai.com or reach us via our toll-free number to schedule a one-to-one session to resolve your issues. We are available 24/7 for any help regarding software configuration, usage, and troubleshooting purposes. Hope this video helps you. Thank you for your time.